called How to Get Murdered Abroad. Be young and walk like a duck, you'll hear later. Be worthless. Pack everything you'll need for a last month of life into one wheeled blue suitcase with fuzzy seams and a rickety handle. Let your friends and colleagues admire your gumption. Latin America is a good choice. Don't forget all your electronics and jewelry. Try the capital. Its serpentine gray will overwhelm, and the prospect of an anonymous alley knifing will seem dreary. Reconsider. Look at some maps. Know some Spanish, enough to ask after a bathroom or for water in a restaurant, but not enough, you'll learn, to navigate an hours-long bus ride that will take you from the capital to a small spot on the coast. Be alone when you drag your luggage through the bus station. Be conspicuous. Ride the bus across the country. Be ignored. Ignore them back. When armed policemen get on the bus to check IDs, don't look afraid. Get off the bus hours from where you meant to. Decide you'll take a cab the last few hundred miles. Flag one down. The driver will have a mustache. Pay attention when a woman selling keychains near a storefront catches your eye and gives you a grave and tiny headshake. Make an excuse to end negotiations. Not here, not just yet. Nod your thanks to the old lady. Later, it will occur to you that you could have at least bought a keychain. Appreciate your new driver's can-do attitude and love of old soul music. Listen to the 5 stair steps while you wind through mountains. He will tell you his name is Paolo. He will tell you long, laughing stories about his daughters. At some point, he will pull the car over to show you a hidden waterfall. It will be tall, skinny, and purring green-blue, pink in some places. He'll offer to take a picture of you in front of it if you like. Tell him no thanks. Arrive, finally. Paolo will give you his number, will suggest more than once that you call him if you need a drive. Of course, lose it. It will feel right, orange dust on the ground and the sea nearby. Check into a hotel. Be the only customer at the bar. The bartender will be white, blonde, grizzled like a sailor and have a rigid mouth full of questions. His eyebrows will be white, blonde, and concerned. That, or he wants to fuck you. All for nothing but money and a smile. In the morning, up you go. You'll want to find an apartment where you can live for a month or so. It certainly shouldn't take longer than a month. Hit the street. This is where that duck walk will come in handy. He will clock you in less than 10 minutes. Who saw who first? You'll never know. He will have dark skin like yours and kinky hair dyed yellow bronze at the tips. He'll be thin and wiry, and there'll be a rip in the front of his t-shirt. He will have a lotioned glow and quick dimples. He will look at your face, chest, shorts, legs, shorts, chest, face. He will speak Spanish, perfect English, and silk. Hello, friend. He will sound like that waterfall. Up close, he'll smell unwashed. Smile. Tell him you have to find an apartment. Tell him money's not a problem. There's loads of cash, absolutely loads of it. He'll have some things to wrap up with the tourist he was working. Agree to meet him in 20 minutes. Andres, he said his name was, will show up right on time. Follow him to secluded wooded corners of a transient town you know nothing about. Let him make calls with your cheap prepaid phone. Things will look up when he borrows a machete, but it'll just be to hack open a coconut for you. His dealings on your phone will turn up a back garden apartment and a small complex with flowers and a gate. Add the landlady's stony expression to the tally. Have him go with you to the ATM across from a green but littered park. Have him by your side when it spits out hundreds of dollars. Count out the deposit for the landlady. Ask him to double count it for you. Be impressed when he thumbs through to your number and hands it all back. Thank him. Offer to buy him lunch in appreciation for his help. He'll take you to a place outside of town where the real people eat, he'll say. After lunch, let him kiss you. Let him insist on helping you move from the hotel to the new place. You'll have a bathroom, a TV in a wall unit, and a bar with 2 stools separating the sunny kitchen from a queen-size bed. Let him be when he flops on it and starts snoring. Give yourself a pedicure in the sink. With him sleeping, and a neighbor's music outside the window, and the kitchen bright yellow, and your feet soaking in warm water that smells like lemons, you'll think of heaven. Soon, you'll be vapor again, stardust again. Be excited. He'll like hot, soapy showers and never again smell like he did when you met him. If you buy, he'll cook. Have one little candle on the table during your lunches and dinners. Let him put his fingerprints all over you and your things. He'll play you videos of his favorite songs. Dance with him in the tiny one-room apartment. He'll light up and encourage you when you speak your broken Spanish. Out front, you'll have a little patio where you can sit in white chairs and have beer and cigarettes in the buggy mornings, him shirtless and you barefoot. When he says, I love you, and I dreamed we were married, you'll think, of course you do, and of course you did. He'll have nightmares even in the middle of the day. When he wakes from them, he'll reach for you like a child. Pay attention when he lays with his head close to you and tells you how he has no one, how sometimes he wishes he'd never been born. Trauma makes for good murderers. When it's been a few days, you'll get bored with his constant mellow presence. Ask him, don't you need to go to work? When he does, go out to lunch in town with another man you met, an American with a reptile's wet eyes, who knows your landlady and saw you moving in. He'll be middle-aged and use the word pussy 3 times in 1 hour. Go back home. The local will knock on your door once he's made some money. Tell him what you did that day. Tell him he's overreacting when he gets upset. Kick him out. Watch a movie. Have a snack. Do your nails. Feel pretty good. Answer a knock on the door at midnight. You weren't sleeping and your light was on. He will look tired and troubled. He will sit on the bed and put his head in his hands. He will ask you if you can talk to him in Spanish because speaking English all the time makes his head hurt. Don't. In English, he'll ask you why you're treating him this way. He'll ask you what he did. He'll ask, can I just stay here tonight? Tell him no. He'll say, you don't want me because I'm poor. Get up and go to the door. Say, you need to leave now. Watch him sit. Repeat yourself. Watch him watch you back. Be alone halfway through a black night in a secret corner of a back town, oceans away from anyone who knows you, in a cotton dress, angering a homeless, you'll realize now, man you met on the street 3 days ago. Hold the door open. Watch him rise up. He will give you a look you won't be able to place, and he will leave. And once you close and lock the door, your heart will start to beat in a way you have never felt before, so hard it will hurt your chest and inside your ears. This heartbeat will sledgehammer your stomach and throat. This sledgehammer will get as heavy as rock and swing around your body as if it is trying to burst through you to get to him, wherever he went, as if whatever created you, your mother or the moon or the sea, above all, does not want its creation destroyed. In your mouth, you will taste destruction and understand that this is new, that nothing that happened before, even that, ever tasted like this. You will feel small and start to shake. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. You will think of the keychain lady, of Paolo, of the white bartender, of your landlady. You will remember them looking at you and seeing their daughters. You will wonder if they went home to beat the shit out of them forever, even thinking of doing what you have done. You will lie rigid in your bed to wait for the sun to come up. At some point you will dash to turn off the floor lamp and dash back to the bed because being in the dark will feel safer. At least in the dark you can hide, theoretically, if he busts back through the door. But then it will be dark when it occurs to you to dash to the kitchen for a knife because as real as it is, you won't be able to hit him with your sledgehammer heart. It will take an hour, maybe 2, maybe 5 minutes. You will hear a key in the door. You will hear the door open and jam against the inside chain. There will be a pause before the chain is wrenched from the frame without much difficulty. The sledgehammer will overtake you and will be made of ocean now, a hysterical lullaby in your ears. The shadow will be of average height and chubby. It will move with surprising speed for its bulk. It will smell like liquor and meat. Its weight will break a few of the cheap wooden slats under your mattress. You will hear splintering and cracking and feel yourself drop an inch closer to the earth. You will feel meaty skin that has never touched you before. The dark you thought you would protect you will hide the knife from you when you lose it in the bedsheet. Panic will blot out pain, a small grace maybe. It will invite you out of your body and up to the ceiling to wait. Up there you will feel nothing but sadness. Watching him with it, you will miss your body already. You'll wonder who you could have lived for if not yourself. It will occur to you that you could have let your body be used for good too. You'll think of how many people lived in your blood, teachers, warriors, priestesses, prostitutes. You'll realize how many lives were there in you, how much of their strength you let atrophy, how many gifts you left unopened. You will feel all those mothers and sisters and aunts now, arms reaching out for you, sighing. You will wonder if he has been watching your door, if you saw Andres leave, if the police, such as they are, will be looking for Andres tomorrow. You will think, oh God, I'm so sorry. And she will say, it's all right, just come home.